Hey everyone, it's Libby from Master Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the War of my First Nations people and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Okay, had a bit of a clean after that last reading. Whew, man, that got quite unpleasant towards the end there. What I'm going to have a quick look at is I was asked about DeSantis and the ultra conservatives in Florida and the college board. Talk about awful energies. So what's happened is that basically the DeSantis government has defunded the diversity ethics training to those who are to teachers. They have taken it out of schools. Oh gosh, they've been banning books like buy a banned book like there's no tomorrow and share it, please. So what's happening is that teachers in the schools and professors in the universities are apparently leaving in droves from Florida. They can't attract teachers due to what is going on at the moment, and from what I was told, I haven't researched this at all, so I'm going in completely cold, is that these leaving academics and teachers are being replaced by former military personnel and their wives. Not quite sure how that works. Anyhow, what I'm getting is that this Emperor energy, this my way or the highway, toxic masculinity, patriarchal, they're going to reap what they have sowed. So I'm just going to have a look. This is my Trip and Wait tarot. I'm just going to have a look to see if I can see when and where this is going to end. This is just the two that showed themselves to me. When and where? How is this going to end? How is this going to end? How is this going to end? I'm getting in the short term. It's not going. It's not. It's. What I'm seeing is literally gutting of the education system. Literal gutting of it. I'm just seeing it scoured out. A big push for homeschooling. A big push for homeschooling, and I'm seeing, it's not a pleasant look. I'm seeing the young people. Now, what is it? If you remember, this is going back a bit. If you remember the movie The Mummy with Brendan Fraser, and there was the plagues that came through at a particular point, and it was those with the leprosy and boils, and they were coming down the street, and they were just walking down the street going Imhotep, Imhotep. That's the feel that I'm getting of the youth marching through their education in Florida, is that they're just, it is almost like a drugged brainwashing. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Can you please tell me how this is going to play out going into the future? Yeah, the teaching is going to be really restricted. The intellect, the wisdom, the swords of truth and intellect and wisdom are going to be severely restricted. This is not good for Florida, I'm sorry. Sorry. If you have the opportunity to take your children elsewhere and you are of that mindset, please seek out alternatives. Yeah. Again, swords, teaching, intellect, being forced into retreat. There's a lot of confinement and backwards movement here. Okay, show me how is this going to end? How is this going to play out? How is this going to end? Okay, see how we go. I am just seeing a Florida literally wall-to-wall old people. Those with... It's just an exodus, and then they're getting replaced literally by old people. Okay, that's not a good future for Florida, but see where... Oh, okay. Signifier card is literally the swamp. The exposing of the swamp. What is hidden is being brought to the surface, passing down this trail through judgment. Yeah, but just the seedy underbelly being exposed, and that's what this is all about. I'm also getting, okay, thank you. The boys are pointing to me at the dogs and their stunned allegiance to the moon. Their instinctive allegiance to the moon. Thank you. If you think of a wolf howling, yeah, that's the feeling I'm getting, is that they have no control over how they react to this moon energy. Okay. Challenged by the King of Cups, which is my Biden administration. So whatever is going on in Florida is going to be pushed back at on a federal level. Don't know that they're going to have much sway, but there's going to be pushback on the federal level in regards to this. It's all about the money, but the money is a fool's gold. So for those in Florida, defunding on the federal, is that possibly on the cards? Is going to be something where they've grasped hold of the money and think that they can control it, but it is literally just weeping away through their fingers. In the past, something's going to be revealed, the exposure, Queen of Cups as well, in a cool, calm and collected way, I must admit. But she has something in her cup that is going to be released, and it's going to be emotional. But this is in the past, so it has it already been released? I think it has, because somebody has asked me this question. Yeah, there's, okay, thank you. They're telling me there's this emotional disbelief at what is happening. Okay. Crowning the reading is the energy's over it. It's the moneyed, wealthy, living in luxury in their gilded cage, thinking that they're untouchable. Immediate future, we have the families, the voter, endings, because it's a 10, and endings. This is families ending their relationship with Florida, I'm getting. Okay, externally, they're going to find themselves, they're in there going, rah, 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 look at me, surrounded by the message that they're putting out there. But if you have a look in the background, everybody has turned their back and walking away. So this is the politicians who are making this happen, and the ultra conservatives on these school boards and college boards going, wee, look at what we're doing. But everybody is, those that really care are turning their back and walking away from it. Internally, foolishness. They think it's a new start. They think they're bringing about an ultra-conservative utopia, is what they believe. They've got their head in the clouds, about to step off this cliff, and they think they're invincible, and that they're bringing about this new euphoric beginning. This is weird. Okay. Hopes and fears. The message of money coming forward. They're dreaming big in regards to this. They're dreaming really big. They're wanting how do I put it? They're wanting a controlled state what's the right word? That's not the right word. They're dreaming big about literally a state, a dictatorship state, where you've got all these people going, DeSantis, DeSantis, in the street. Oh, yuck. Okay. What they are offering is a falsehood. It is a desperation to be seen, but again, if you have a look, it's about look at me, look at me, look at me. But if you look in the background, very uncomfortable, people are turning away. It's not so charging in victorious with this plan, but it's turning people away, and here we have the downfall. Not going to work in the long run. Be careful what you wish for. The authorities coming in and rebalancing on a federal legislation level. Okay, things will happen fairly quickly as there is this investigation. Justice is going to be served. Tower moment and a new emotional start as the oligarchical money and moral corruption is being exposed. I could keep going with this story. Okay, so that's giving an outline of what is their plan. In the meantime, yes, their plan is literally to scour out and have a brainwashed populace. But I see those with families either fleeing or finding another means to educate their children. But it's not going to work. There's going to be federal pushback on this, like quite severe federal pushback. But I also do like the investigation and the justice card being there, because I think DeSantis is in a bit of hot water on the justice side of things. I've read on him in the past in regards to that. Okay, let us see how it plays. Grit the teeth. Grit the teeth. It will be okay in the end, but disclaimer. Okay, love to you all. Take care. Bye-bye.